Just look at it. Just look at it. I've got some pretty good time put into this game here. A simulator. This is TCG Card Shop Simulator. As you can see, I pretty much got everything you can get in the Prologue version. Yes, this is the Prologue version. I am 48 days into this playthrough, and well, just for the sake of the video, we're going to just start fresh. So we got a new shop here. Quit my day job to open my own card game store. That's funny because I actually put in my 2 weeks at my day job. I'm gonna just go with the same thing I did before, Joey's plan, because you know it's always great when Joey gets like a awful deck of cards or set of cards and he's like, oh great, it's all coming to plan. Okay, we're gonna move this. Yeah. Oh, they changed that. So you used to start with $500, now you start with $1,000. That makes this a lot easier. Debating on moving that. I know I could move that. For the time being, I'm just going to keep it where it's at. So, what we must do is go over here, buy some basic card packs. Oh, not enough shop level. That sucks. So everything else is locked except for the boosters, huh? Yeah. Okay, well, if that's the case, go ahead, purchase those. Fill up these shelves. Open box. But yeah, this is a new on Steam as of like a week ago, I think. And I've been playing the hell out of this game, honestly. Let's see, fill this up. Oh yeah, aren't you supposed to, yeah, what is this? FM Food Mart? Yeah, y'all can have my box. Just make a trash pile over there for the time being. I know there's a garbage can right there, but I want to throw all my trash over there. And the way that I did this in the last go, let's see, it's $2.20 for market price. We'll go ahead and do market price here, because I was selling them at $2.15, but just having the way that you set this up can make all the difference in how long it takes you to actually cash people out. A lot less change doing it that way. And yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and see. It was my DIY. Oh, I can't buy another shelf? That's stupid. I already have a shelf. Okay, so you're going to buy all my booster packs. Starting out with a guy with a debit card. Yeah. That makes this a lot easier. But yeah, I've been playing, I've probably got like 15 hours in this game on that one playthrough that I was doing. Beep, 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 beep. Another debit card, awesome. You know, I like you debit card people. I don't have to do cash drops. You don't actually do cash drops in the sim, but yeah, so as we go along, I'm going to kind of like, you know, ramble around. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of skipping around just because this is very time consuming, and I'm already anticipating recording for like 2 or 3 hours while I do this, so I'm not going to make y'all sit through the entire playthrough. This is more or less just me going over the game, features, things that I'd like to see change, because I saw a lot of people talking on the forum and whatnot about this game. You know, just doing like quality of life updates and things like that, so. And we're supposed to be getting the full release in September, so if I do a playthrough, that's going to be about the time that I actually start doing a playthrough. I'll probably start doing the playthrough whenever it releases, and probably just come back to it like once every few days, or maybe like once a week or something, as they do the updates. We are running low on packs, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and order some more here. what I like about it is they got the FedEx drones, so it's already here. Let's see, 1580. Come over here to the food mart, leave my trash. It adds curb appeal. I'll toss that there for now. It'll give me exact change, that's awesome. But yeah, a lot of people were talking about this on the Steam Workshop and whatnot. Jeez, this guy. Y'all have already cleaned me out again? I'm gonna start charging more for those things. But yeah, there's a lot going on with the roadmap on this game. Really can't wait to see where it goes and how it's going to be released as. Yeah, I would assume that a lot of these cards are going to get reworked. You'll see in a minute. We can actually come over here, grab a pack off the shelf, and open it. And this has been Speedy's addiction whenever I saw him play it. I've actually been playing this longer than Speedy has. I've just been planning on doing this video and hadn't gotten around to it, so... Plus I wanted to get a little bit extra time in the game just to make sure that I can kind of convey my thoughts better. They are cleaning me out of these things. I'm gonna have to close up shop, that way I can start opening packs. And we're only halfway through the day. Ooh, EX card. So yeah, you can see that there's different versions of every card. There's not that many actual individual mons, but there's variants of each one. And of course, whenever you see that new card, it's new to your collection book. You can actually open up your card album. I'm gonna have to make another order. We are making some good money here though, and I believe that soon we can start getting the licenses. We're already shop level 2. Yeah, I think we can get licenses for some stuff now. I need shop level 3, but I can get the 64 license. Go ahead and get those. And I can get the cleaner too. Get 2 of those. And look at that, already there. Amazon ain't got nothing on Tetramon shipping. Got nothing on it. Okay, box says no. Oh, no, no, I don't want to throw it in the store. I want to throw it in their store. Bring my stuff inside. I know a lot of people have been wanting like a thief to come through and like rob, but I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that would cause a lot more problems, especially with people like first starting out. Just bought a single pack. You broke. $11. Yeah, we're making back a lot of this money here. I'm not gonna put that on the shelf yet. But what I am gonna do is start filling up both of these shelves, because all of this is gonna be our boosters. And of course, whenever I go and do the actual full version of the game, because this is just the prologue version anyways, so there's like a lot of features it's lacking. At the end of the workday, I'll kind of go through those. And I've got the music off because it was starting to drive me insane. Yeah. Let's see, can I get that other shelf yet? I can, awesome. And guess what? Same second shipping, I love it. I mean, as unrealistic that part is, it really does make it a lot easier to keep your stuff stocked up. Try to get those as straight as I can because I have OCD. Oh my lord! You better pay with a debit card. What a dick. Okay, it's exact change. Is your phone number in this too? Shit. So I own the store so I can harass them, but if I hire an employee and he does that, he gets fired. I am going to need to get another booster box. That is ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to try to be smart about this. Okay, so he's already left. Okay, we're going to throw that there. What do I have these at? 13, so I'm going to do 13 even on this. I think I was selling them $12.50 on my last playthrough, but make a little bit of extra money as I do it. Can't reach the light switch. Grab it with my foot. And something that I did not know about this cleaner, you can individually grab it, turn it around, and spray smelly people. Didn't know that until I caught Speedy playing, so it's definitely a good thing to know now. Might actually help keep people in my shop. I don't want to use the lights too often because that does cost money. Supposedly shop rent and whatnot isn't supposed to be going on right now, but I've been paying it anyways just to, you know, get myself in the habit of doing it. Yeah, they can wait. I've got to order some more. That same second shipping is awesome. Like Amazon strives to be that fast. Hey, I'm not going to go too in-depth with this playthrough, I guess, just because I know in the next month I'll have to pretty much start fresh anyways, because we'll technically be going to a different game, so I don't anticipate save files carrying over or anything like that, plus I'd want a fresh start anyways. We'll do more of a legit playthrough, kind of do it like, you know, like 5 days at a time or something. Less editing and whatnot. Oh, nope. Don't throw it there. Throw it here. CD. Oh yeah, smellies. You should buy some of that. You should buy some of that. $4. You again. You gonna use a debit card this time? Or are we gonna have problems? Okay, well. This guy. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a whole roadmap and everything, and they were going to be doing the updates one way, but I don't think they're doing it that way anymore. I think they're gonna probably update this like 1 or 2 more times in its prologue version, and then focus everything to the release, because it's gonna be more like a almost like beta playtesting whenever they release it. So they're not going to wait until it's like almost complete. They're going to like get it to a certain point when they feel like they're ready to release it, and then release it, and then they're going to like use more player feedback. Which, I mean, I'm not going to complain. That's probably the way it should be. Okay, so I'm going to wait. No? Y'all are, okay. I guess we're close now. Should have came inside before I flipped the sign, bud. You walked right by the door. Also going to open up some more packs here. But yeah, I'm assuming that they're going to add some more... Oh, wow, that's a good card. Add some more Mons. And they're also talking about adding different... they're adding different types. So here's one thing that I do anticipate them changing is the actual like cards, because you see play effect, draw one card. I also don't understand like the four little things at the bottom, but I'm sure that they're going to actually change up some stuff. That way they can make the card game itself playable. Which, if they do that, then that's going to add a whole nother element to this game, and it'd be cool if you could like jump in on tournaments and whatnot, maybe make money or get like ultra rare cards or something like that. They're also going to be adding the AI trading. They're going to make the warehouse buyable, because in this version you can't actually get the warehouse. You can only do up to like the first 5 shop upgrades or something. I'm going to open up the phone here. So first thing you see available on full version, these are going to be all of the different elemental boosters and boxes and everything like that. Go ahead and buy one of these. So it's much easier to do this stuff in the off hours, because, you know, people come up and they buy something before you put a price on it. They only pay market price for it, so it makes it a lot easier to be able to, you know, do that. I think that's what I had them at the last time. How many cleansers we got left? 11. Oop. Keep throwing stuff. Wrong button. Yeah. Oop. But yeah, open up the phone again. You saw they're gonna have, like, you know, fire element card packs and boxes, water element, earth element, electric element, all of that good stuff. I think there's an earth element. I think I already said that, actually. I'd assume that they're gonna add like some more colors for the boxes here and the actual deck boxes. They might also do like another, you know, collector book or something. Figurines. I would like to see more of the plushies. I'm not too big on them just because of how much the licenses cost, but, you know, just adding stuff like that's cool. Let's see, my DIY. They're going to be adding more shelving and all that, and today I want to get well, in the next day or two in game, I want to try to get the play table and the card shelf, because the card shelf can make some money. I mean, you saw we got the let's see, it was R? Yeah, I can only see like a certain point at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, you got all your different cards, and you saw this card value 209. There's some expensive cards that you can pull. The biggest one that I've seen so far is actually 1133. So I have pulled one 4-digit card. I mean, everything else is usually in the or 4-figure card. I usually only pull triple figures and double figures and all that, but yeah, there are some 4-figure cards in this. And if you actually go on the phone, this button, you can actually see like the price of the actual cards. So like full art common foil, almost $3,000. You could probably put that in the shop for $3,000. Somebody might buy it, but you also see there's like varying prices and everything like that. You can go through all of these, and yeah, 29.86. God, some expensive cards. But those full art foils, those are worth money. They are worth some money. And of course, like whenever you go here, the warehouse shelf, it's $1,200. Checkout counter's $2,000, so you could actually have 2 checkout counters, I think. Don't quote me on that. There's also the upgraded shelf, but I'm not using those just because of the space that we have. My goal is I'm going to pretty much rebuild it the way that I had it on my last playthrough that you saw, where it had the line of shelves and the card tables over here. On this playthrough, I don't know if we're going to actually make it to where we have to get the warehouse shelf. In fact, on this playthrough, I probably won't even mess with the plushies. I'll probably just stock up the store as we go. But yeah, coming next door, you can kind of see into the warehouse room. That will make all the difference as you start getting like higher up in your profits, because you can definitely make some money in this card shop. I had mine. I think I was making like $2,000 a day right before I deleted it and refreshed for this. It's gonna hurt me because I had some time in there. I think I was at like, dang. I think I had like 15 hours actually in that. This guy kind of looks like Reese. But yeah, it's been a while since I've actually made a video, so I'm like still not in like the recording mindset, which... And that's usually where I make the best videos, right? Come over here. Add to the pile. And I'm not going to be one of those guys that hands everybody their change in all pennies, so don't ask me that. If I really don't like the customer, maybe I'll do it. But we'll be here a while if I do that. Okay, so that's one thing that you got to be looking out for is people looking for a very specific thing. So like the red dice, it's going to be in demand. I think black dice is also going to be in demand. Deck boxes, those are going to be in demand. Which I'll probably start with the dice the way that I did last time. I'm not going to do exactly how I did it last time. I'm just going to have one shelf area, not individual shelf, but like that one little slot for that space. That's going to be per die, and it's going to be on that second shelf, so we're going to have red, blue, white, and black. Because I had a problem with like kind of overstocking shelves. Like the whole cleanser on the bottom row, that'll probably happen, I'm not sure though. Nice stack of pennies. Yeah. I do need to do some more stocking though. Probably go ahead and get another one of these. And I got this one this time, so I'll be spending more at first, but I'll be able to keep things stocked a little bit better. Because those licenses cost quite a bit. So I'm just gonna like get everything at a... whenever I can afford to do it in the bigger numbers. You can't do that with dice, they all come in a 16, but like the cleansers, I'm gonna... Wow. This guy must be really smelly. I wish I had known that, because now I need cleanser. But yeah, like the whole first like couple of days is just trying to figure out exactly where you're gonna delegate your profits. And once you start like figuring out where you're gonna spend your money, then everything else kind of falls into place easier. And of course, as you start stocking the shelves, or stocking yourself with new items, those items are going to sell a little bit better than, the old items. He just bought the last cleanser, didn't he? You have a nice big stack of pennies. And they were all neatly stacked too. Oh Lord. Y'all killing me, these big orders. I mean, it's good for business, but... like, I cannot keep anything on these shelves. Oh, no, give that back. That was almost bad. Yeah, I really can't wait to see where this game, like, really goes. Especially in the full version, because that one, if we do actually do a playthrough of that, and, like, constantly coming back to it, then we'll actually get to kind of see the game, like, upgrade itself and everything like that. We'll be able to expand the shop even bigger. Because this right here, I can knock this whole wall back like an extra, 6-7 feet, like sections. That way, where normally you can only fit like 2 playing tables over here, you can fit 3 and move the shelves back and everything like that. Let's see. So now we're gonna need more of that. Gonna need more of that. We're gonna go ahead and get the red dice, I guess. Just so we have extra stuff to sell. Oh my god, $37. Oh, nope. $37.30. I'd really like to see, like, an automatic air freshener come into the sim, because then we don't have to worry about people like that. And by people like that, I mean smelly people, not anything derogatory. Okay, so hopefully nobody comes in here and tries to buy the dice while I'm doing this. Yeet. Okay, I think I was selling these. I'm gonna sell them $18 this time. Because I was selling them for like 17 the last playthrough, I think. Actually, no, we're going to jump that up to 19. Because, I mean, as long as we're making a profit, that really doesn't make a difference to us. I got to be careful about where I throw these random boxes, because I've actually seen the boxes glitch into the warehouse room, and you can't get into the warehouse room, so you can't retrieve your boxes. That kind of sucks. Turn on the light. Tree Fitty. You got a lot in this master? Came in here as big as the dickens. The biggest Girl Scout I ever seen. That's a big order. $111.50. I know I could be typing this in, but if I try to use my number pad, I'll hit my microphone. That's just a very loud, unsatisfying noise. Hey, girl, what's up? Yeah, sports bra would look better in my bedroom. On the floor, I mean on the bedroom floor. Ah, damn. Blew that one, didn't I? $61.90. Like, towards the end of the day, you always kind of notice that people make, like, bigger and bigger purchases, which is pretty cool. Nice ending the day on a good note. Yeet. Throw the box through his head. Doobie doobie doob. Gonna have a nice pile over here. Okay, gonna go ahead and order some more. So we are just blowing through our stock. Let's see, that's another thing though, is you can kind of like delegate things to where, you know, if you're you wanna come inside? You saw the sunset open. Not against working after hours here. But yeah, you kind of, at the beginning, you're kind of delegating exactly what licenses you want to own and exactly what you want to stock on the shelf. That way you can kind of work on, you know, profit margins and everything like that. And it's also like, it's kind of a pain in the ass to pull things off the shelf in order to, like, you know, change your displays around. So it's not really like, you know, a pain in the ass, but you know, it's kind of annoying. Not really much can be done to fix that, but just something I complain about. Yeah, having the warehouse, that'll definitely help, because, I mean, whenever you have to have your warehouse shelving out here, it takes up a lot of space, where, you know, you could have, you know, 4 or 5 play tables, you can only have 3, you know, just because of space reasons. And like this shop right here, or the warehouse, looks like it's big enough to, you know, you won't need to upgrade it or anything like that. I think they should get a dumpster. I mean, I know I have a trash can, but, you know, those are boxes. Those boxes aren't going to fit in there. They do, but they shouldn't, so they get them. And plus, I'm actually helping the homeless population find housing. So, you know, that box there and that box there, you can kind of like stack them. And now you've got like, you know, a tiny little 1-bedroom New York apartment. So I know it's kind of a risk, but it is kind of on my, so for now, that's gonna go here. Actually, I'm gonna pick it up and we're going to rotate it to here. And I know that's kind of tight on space there, but we kind of need to start making some money here. So with these, I usually try to kind of round it up a little bit. 8.99, we're gonna do $9 on this one. So I did that one a little bit lower just so it'll sell like almost instantly. And as you do this, it actually saves the pricing too. So it makes it, one, easier to see if you've actually bought this or pulled this card before, but it also makes it easier to like just drop down cards in a haste. It helps you kind of clear out some of your space there too. I mean, you don't really run out of space with the book, but I'm sure it'll make it a lot easier later on whenever they actually release the game and you can build your decks that, you know, you don't have like 20,000 copies of one thing. Tree Fitty! That card used to be more expensive than the Dickens. So this one we're going to do 250. And of course, like in the bigger release of the game, whenever we expand it, I'd probably have, like the last round I had 2 of these card tables. I'd want to get a third one just for the less expensive cards to have like a $50 or 50-cent table kind of. I mean, I'd only be making like, you know, $3, $4 a day doing that, but it's just something that can help with profits later, and just have that, like, you know, make you feel like you're actually you know, helping people out, I guess. That makes sense. Makes sense to me. Come on in. We got new stuff. Buy that expensive card. Somebody likes Woolpup. I'm trying to learn the names of everything and get an idea of what all of them do, but at the same time, what they do probably won't matter for now, because, you know, from what I see where the cards sit right now, with like effects and things like that, Like the game itself probably, or the card game part probably wouldn't be too playable, so they would definitely have to adjust some stuff or add some clarification on things. And I know this used to be a mobile game too, from what I was told, so I don't know if they had already, had plans to, make it playable, but I don't know. I'd have to look and see if anybody's like done a forum post on Tetramon and how it's played. Hey, buy that expensive card. I got bills to pay, bro. Wow, so cheap. Wow. Lord. I'm gonna buy all these booster packs and one of the cheaper cards that I got. But you'll see a lot of people are gonna buy the individual cards. Like that thing right there can be a real money maker. One shigashay. $1. We haven't done this in a minute. We're gonna open a pack. Ooh, it's decent. Another decent card. I see that Kitsune a lot, so hopefully, like my goal really on the card pulling is just trying to, once I start doing the real playthrough of this game, or my real playthrough of the real game, full game, the actual release, like I will literally sit here for days at a time pulling like entire boxes of cards just to stock myself up to where I don't have to do that again for a while and just make it all completely passive if I can. Oh, that's another thing. So, go recruit. That right there is the only person that you can actually get. Everybody else is available on the full version, and they all cost like different salaries and everything, so I'd probably get like 2 of the cheaper guys depending on what all I can do with them. Usually I'll just have him man the counter while I'm just taking care of all the inventory and whatnot. So far it seems to be a pretty good strategy for what I've been doing. 50 cent. To the window! To the door! To the door. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm mildly insane. My brain is not braining properly. It's been a long week. Shelf got no more space. We have 1 card. It's really cool. You can actually pull those by the out the actual box. And doing this definitely helps with your profits. Like I held off on this until like day 10 or something on the last playthrough, and now it's like definitely got to be a top priority. It was like that $200 card. Who bought it? So I didn't notice anybody bought the $200 card. I'm gonna have to go back and see, because I don't remember anybody getting that $200 card. And it's not there. They had to have paid cash. Otherwise, I don't focus on the top number unless it's a card sale. I usually just focus on the change. Really bad habit that I have, but it's like the fastest way to kind of get through this. Because these games are very grindy. And yes, that display is empty right now, but it is, especially like early on, it's very risky to just drop cards on there, because somebody can walk in and buy it immediately, and if you don't have a price on it, like I said before, they pay market price. Which, some cards I undervalue, some cards I overvalue, so some of them are going to sell like a little bit faster at times, but the prices are constantly fluctuating too. So you could have a card sit there for like, a day or two, but for the most part, I don't really see that happening. Like usually I go through everything pretty much one day. I think the longest I saw a card sit on the shelf was maybe 3 days, but it's rare. And it's usually just like the lesser valued cards too. Gotta keep this thing stocked up. Give it the stock-tuah and put cards on that thing. The old stock-tuah. So maybe I can go viral. Or venereal. Whichever one you want to consider her. Okay, how much was the card table? Play table 200. Get one of those, because that is actually another way to make passive income, because people actually pay for the time that they play. Now, I don't know exactly how you do it, but supposedly you can change the fee for people to play, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know. Supposedly you can change that. Pull a card. It'd be really cool if you could actually do this out of the booster boxes, or have like a faster way to do it, but at the same time I can't complain, because this is basically like, you know, opening a pack of Pokemon cards, and everybody knows how addicting that is whenever you go and get the big box, and now you gotta open like 12 packs. Another reason kind of why I'm playing this game, so I don't spend my actual money on Pokemon cards. She bought the spray. Use it on him. $18.20. Yeah, an automatic air freshener like an Airwick, that'd be cool. Just put it up there or something. But yeah, you see, they do generate some income. So, you know, about 3 of them is like really nice, especially whenever you're doing tournaments. And another cool thing about this, which is what I really like doing the tournaments, not necessarily because, you know, tournament, but because possible next day effects. So you can actually make it to where, you know, you have a better chance of actually, you know, picking bigger cards out of those booster packs, because you can't get, you know, can't really open up a booster box, so. But you can open a pack. Ooh, 506, 425, 676. And considering that's how much you end up making off of a single card, you know, that really does help out. But yeah, like, you know, if they had a air freshener in here, or even made it to where you can keep one of the cleaner sprays on the desk, or, you know, kind of do what Jim Sim did and just keep one on the desk at all times that doesn't like actually run all the way out, that'd be cool. That would definitely make this a lot better. Trying to go back through my brain stem and see if there's anything else. Oh, no. Don't want y'all on that shelf yet. I'll probably do a double display of that just to help, you know, fill that space, but I kind of want to put the books there. You gonna buy something, you're gonna leave. Yeah, stay out! Run over here. Throw that in the dumpster. I'm gonna make a big old box pile. The box ghost would be pleased. That over there. See if we pull anything out of our ass here. Ooh, 1804, that's nice. Yeah, 3 cents. Yeah, another thing is, if you look, where is it? At the very top where it says cards collected, there are 1,272 in-game currently. Oops. Oh, yeah, over here's the roadmap that kind of is, not necessarily going to be implemented the way that they were originally doing, but of course rent and bill, I already kind of do that. Hire a worker for automation, you can already do that. You only just have one available, and he's slower than hell and looks like the guy from Toy Story, you know, the bully kid. The warehouse room, definitely needed. Shop product types, like I said, they're going to be adding all the different elemental booster boxes, booster packs. I'm assuming that they're going to add more things like deck boxes, dice. I'm sure they'll find some other mons to make plushies out of, things like that. Shelf and table types. I would assume that there's going to be, like, you know, bigger shelves that you can get later on, maybe like a bigger card table or something, or a better card table, maybe different counter types, who knows. See, more TCG types, so they're probably going to add some other form of element, like maybe a ghost type or a rock type specific, or, you know, fighting types. You know, I see a lot coming on. Cloud save and achievements. The achievements are going to be really cool because I like getting achievements in game. The cloud save, I wonder if that means that we can have multiple saves. That I don't know. Controller support and key binding. I actually don't know if that's a thing yet. No? Yeah, I don't see a spot for it. Huh. Difficulty mode. Customer trade cards. So I'd assume that means that they can actually, like, trade back and forth for different cards. Shop decorations, that'll be cool. And then the playable TCG, of course, which, like I said before, I don't know exactly how they're going to implement the playable TCG. But I know they're going to definitely need to do some modifying in order to make that happen. Oh, damn. Damn, I did not do the thing that I needed to do. Because I want to do this before I actually have people coming into the shop. So doing this at the beginning of the day or the end of the day is ideal. That way I don't have to worry about people underpaying for certain things. And you can see we're already getting into seeing duplicates that I've already put out here. I'm only going to do like half of these right now, because now I'm kind of losing customers. Can't afford to be doing that. Oh yeah, I want to do an event here. So the basic event doesn't cost anything, but like I said, it actually helps increase your chances of pulling, you know, rarer cards. I mean, everything is technically common in this version. There's no, like, rare cards other than, like, the full art foil, and it doesn't... It's not that it's, like, it says rare or anything like that. It actually just doesn't have the rarity on the card, which I guess is rare in itself. I don't know. But yeah, it'd really be cool to put up, like, game posters and, you know, like, little lights or something. Maybe, like, a... Maybe not a vending machine, but, like, a gumball machine or something. Or even like one of those like 50-cent things where you like push the quarters into it and pull out a card. You know, something like that. That'd be cool. $35. Ooh. Here we go. This is pretty valuable for what it was. I mean, almost 20 bucks in value for something that in theory costs $2.20. So I was selling these for $2.15, and for like the first whole week I couldn't even keep them on the shelves. And that's with that big of a display, which whenever they add the other elements and whatnot, I would probably do those, like, I'd probably get the double-sided shelf. I don't know exactly how big I'd be able to expand the store and whatnot. Probably like a whole... I mean, I want to show it in this video, but... Excuse me, you just cut him in line. I don't think I didn't see that. And of course, a warehouse shelf costs like 1,200 bucks, so... That ain't happening in this episode. 680. I really want to get to a certain point before I end the video, that way I can kind of talk about the way the upgrades work, because, you know, the Reno, you can go up to 4 in this version, and if you do that, so it does, like, the wall, imagine it in quadrants, so you can push back one quadrant at a time, and it goes back maybe, like, you know, one of those, how it had the dotted line around it, probably one of those units, so maybe, like, 4 to 6 feet, somewhere in there, like 2 meters-ish, depending on your neck of the woods, across the pond. It's an ocean. But yeah, whenever you do the 4, you pretty much open up that whole wall, essentially. So it's enough to fit an extra card table into. But of course, we don't have the warehouse yet, so the warehouse shelving pretty much has to go like over here just to be out of the way. I mean, you're really kind of limited on how you can expand in this version, but like I said, the full game is going to be much different. At least it's going to be more unlocked to where you have a little bit more possibility of, you know, your expansion plan, and plus I have OCD, so I got to do things a certain way. It has to look aesthetically pleasing. I'm going to do 2 more. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. Do 1 more for now. Okay. Like I said, I can stop at any time. I do not have a problem. There is not crack cocaine inside of those card packs. But yeah, it would definitely be helpful if you could like open up one of these and just do like a quick open kind of deal, where just like, you know, 1 click and it unwraps everything that you got out of it and just shows it up on a screen of like all your duplicates and all your singles and everything like that. I think that'd be cool. It'd be more efficient that way, because then opening one of those would be like, you know, 12 boosters that you just open, because you can only open like 8 at a time by hand. Morty. Keep the shelves full, that way people don't think we're running out of product. We are running out of product, but... oh, damn. Oh, sorry, gotta go to the dumpster real quick. Yeet. No deck box green here. Gonna be seeing a lot of those complaints. Some days I wish that this was pepper spray. That's my purse. I don't know you. Yes, sir, I am aware I need to stock it. I need to give it the stock-tuah. Put some cards on that thing. I'm really in a predicament here. Show you how to pay bills. Just gonna go ahead and do that. That way I don't gotta worry about it for a few days. Okay, so I still got big boxes, still got cards, still got dice, still got spray. We're only missing 1, I don't care. How much was that shelf? 150? Okay, I'll go ahead and get the new one, because I'm going to have the deck boxes on a whole different shelf. And I know they aren't perfect, but they're close enough to please my OCD. If I'm not worried about it, you're not worried about it. That's how that works. And you see, as we pull duplicates of everything and put those up on the shelf, it saves the price, so you don't have to worry about that. So it's actually a good thing if you are just going through it and, you know, selling a lot of your cards, because see, that's why I like having the second shelf too, or the display, because then you just kind of get through it a lot quicker, and everything will have a price associated with it. Much faster. Go 250. Yes, there's definitely a very grind element to this game, but it is super addictive. Like, the first day I played it, I put almost 10 hours into the game. Like, that day, my room got so hot from my computer just, like, being worked as hard as it was. Okay, we're gonna actually shut shop. And of course, I try to do a lot of my stocking and stuff at the end of the day, where I can, because if you close shop and enter the next day before they leave, you don't get paid for, you know, their time there. Let's see. Oh, wrong button. I do that a lot. Has nothing to do with the game, it has everything to do with me. Okay, we're stocked up there. These guys... I'm missing one. And we're going to open up some more mons here. Hopefully get something good. Like you saw earlier, I pulled like a $200 card. I've pulled an $1,100 card before. That helps out a lot, especially at the beginning of the game, because then you can get licenses faster. You can stock up your shelving. Tetral monsters. I'm that old. I know what Digimon is. 6382. Nice. Very good, very good. Maybe get another card table fast. 158, that's pretty good. I'm in a bind here. Because you do save like $1. Oh yeah, need to open up. You do save like a couple of dollars or whatever whenever you get the bigger license, but it's not that much, I think. In fact, let me do the math here using the these guys, because I own both licenses. 5410. Oh no, you don't save any money. Okay, good to know, I guess. Wonder if that'll be a thing that they can implement, where you just, like, if you're buying in bulk, you kind of save like $1 or $2. So you really do gotta pinch your pennies, at least at the beginning of the game. Thank you for exact change. I like your type. Ooh, did he just pull that expensive card? He did. Told you somebody would buy it. Cool, exact change is always nice. Gotta do this quick. So market price is 20, so I'm gonna do 19 flat. That way I can kind of charge the same for everything, hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna do 19 flat for now. Actually, let's go 20. They want it bad enough, they'll pay for it. Excuse me, I have to vandalize the neighbors real quick. See, that somebody's already about to buy one. And be like, wow, so cheap. Oh, you bought cleaner. Wow, I gotta take one of these. Wow. Sorry if that is annoying. Well, what am I sorry for? It's my video. I do what I want to do. And yeet! Who the hell put a planter right there? I almost tripped over that thing. You should buy some of that cleanser. Wasting all your money over here. On these... Now you got a pocket full of pennies. I hope you learned your lesson. Maybe everybody just knows that if I just get annoyed them smelling and I go and spray them, that they just like come in stinky anyways. That way I just, you know, use my product for free. Or my cost to me, but not them. What the hell? And luckily, it doesn't cost anything to do the basic tournament. Now whenever you go up into the other ones, because there's like some specifically for fire, water, all that, and then there's like a popper one too, but I don't really like the effects of it at all. It really does is fluctuate the card values. Damn girl, you buying everything. I'm just trying not to overdo it with my pile of boxes because, oh yeah, sorry guy. Fresh out. See, it'd be really cool if they introduced a type where if you had multiples of a card, you only had to like do one click or whatever and it'll stack them. That way you don't have to constantly keep restocking that. Like, if you were to get like, you know, like two... The names of the mons are crossing, or they're just completely passing me by. So if I were to get like, you know, let's see, good example. Like 2 of the pygmies here. I could drop 2 of those on there, both at the same price at like $8.50. So I wouldn't have to like restock it whenever one person goes and buys one. It just sucks that the warehouse shelving costs so much, otherwise I'd already have it. Wait, I still had one in this box. Trying not to be inefficient here. Yeet. He says as he walks out of his way to go throw things at the other store. I hope this is going to be like Gym Simulator, where you get a rival shop that you can throw rocks through. Throw rocks in their windows. Yeah, that's where my brain was going with that. I need to open up some... Hey! Hey! God, I hate working in retail. And people buy like a bunch of stuff at one time, especially this guy. I've seen him like be one of my top spenders in a day. You failed me. You definitely failed me. You made a liar out of me immediately. How dare you? And I know this kind of confuses people, but every time you see the that new card, I'll explain it better in a minute. So, like, even though I've probably actually had one of these before, hopefully I'll get a new card on this one. Okay, so I didn't, but you saw how it said new. So anytime how it has 78 up there, anytime that number changes, it's considered a new card. So even though I've pulled some of them before, it's new to the book. And that's like the best way I can explain it. I mean, I guess I can show off how the reno works. $300? Yeah, I can go ahead and do that. Yeah, see, so it only really knocks out that one section at a time. So in order to push the shelving back, I'll have to go up to the next one. You're a new character. I think I saw you at the beginning of the episode. I know they're constantly adding new stuff, and or at least doing like patch notes or whatever, or patch updates. That, or it's just I don't see certain things, or you know, things just kind of slip my mind and I just don't notice. And I'm hoping I can go ahead and make up some more of that money. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do another event here. Just because it does help with card rarities and whatnot, pulling better cards. Can I afford the other Reno? I can. Let's see, it knocks down that wall. Now we've got an extra half of the store. And I'd assume that the next renos that we don't have available, depending on, let me go back. Oh, there's actually a lot of renovation you can do. So now I'm curious. Shop lot B? Okay, I wonder what that's all about. You see, now I can... This is one thing I really do appreciate about this game, is you're able to not have to restock the shelf as you do that. So you don't have to like pull items off. Oh, that's gonna bug my OCD. Now they're not, none of them line up. Ah. Yeah, much better, much better. Ooh, $221. Yeah, I think I already pulled that card too. So that definitely helps with the profits. Yeah, I've already. How much? Oh, it's worth more now. See, that's you got to check those things. But yeah, this is TCG Card Shop Simulator. I probably won't make another video in this shop, but whenever the full game releases, we will definitely do a playthrough, like a legit playthrough with a lot less skipping around and whatnot. I mean, of course, I'm not going to make y'all sit through this as much as I want to make y'all do that. 48.77. Damn. See, that's still pulling good cards. Yeah, definitely a fun and very addictive sim game, especially if you like things like, you know, like Gym Simulator or Retail Store Simulator, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, I can literally play this game all day long, and the only thing that'll eventually get me bored is the whole, like, whenever it all goes passive or whatever, and you've got somebody at the counter and you're just stocking shelves and pulling cards all day. But yeah, can't wait to see how this game progresses, and I can't wait to see what all happens in the full version. But yeah, if you want to see more of this, I mean, leave a like. Maybe I'll revisit this shop at some point and like do an actual playthrough or something. But I don't anticipate doing another actual playthrough or starting a playthrough until, you know, September, because I believe that the game is projected to release as early access on September 25th. So we got just over a month now until that happens, but until then, yeah, this is TCG Card Shop Simulator.